How does a ship sail halfway around the world, unmanned and untouched, with no trace of its crew? This is not the plot of a riveting fiction novel, but a real-life maritime mystery that has baffled historians and sailors for over a century. Welcome to the enigma of the Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste was a merchant brigantine, a type of sailing vessel, that set out on November 7, 1872. But what was expected to be a routine sea voyage turned into one of the most perplexing mysteries of the maritime world. On December 4, just under a month from its departure, the Mary Celeste was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean. The ship was in pristine condition, and the cargo it carried was untouched. But the crew, they had vanished. Not a single soul was found on board, and no trace of them has ever surfaced. This is the tale of the Mary Celeste, the most famous ghost ship in history. The Mary Celeste set sail on November 7, 1872, from New York City, bound for Genoa, Italy. At the helm was Captain Benjamin Briggs, a seasoned seafarer, known for his calm demeanor and meticulous nature. With him were his wife Sarah and their 2-year-old daughter Sophia. The crew, a hand-picked team of 7, were men of good character, trusted by Briggs to sail the Atlantic. The cargo, over 1,700 barrels of denatured alcohol, was to be delivered to fortify Italian wines. The day was clear, the wind favorable. The Mary Celeste, a brigantine of 100 feet, cut through the blue Atlantic with an air of purpose, oblivious to the ominous shadow of destiny tailing her. Despite the smooth sailing conditions, a sense of unease lingered. Perhaps it was the vastness of the sea, or the unknown waiting at the other end. Little did they know their journey would end in one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time. On December 4, 1872, the British ship Dei Gratia stumbled upon a chilling sight. A seemingly abandoned ship, the Mary Celeste, was floating aimlessly in the Atlantic. The Dei Gratia's crew, puzzled and curious, decided to investigate. Upon boarding, they found a scene that would baffle the world for centuries. The ship was in perfect condition, and there was no sign of a struggle or damage. An untouched meal was laid out as though the crew had been interrupted mid-bite. The lifeboat was missing, hinting at a possible escape, but where to? The Atlantic is a vast and merciless expanse. But the most eerie finding was the captain's logbook. The last entry was made 9 days prior, and it gave no indication of any impending doom. Personal belongings were left behind, as if the crew had vanished into thin air. The ship was there, but the people were gone, vanished. A chilling discovery indeed that would forever haunt the annals of maritime history. Over the years, the disappearance of the Mary Celeste's crew has sparked numerous theories. Some as mundane as an act of mutiny or piracy, others as exotic as a rogue waterspout, or even paranormal activity. Let's start with the idea of mutiny. It's conceivable, given the harsh conditions of sea life in the 19th century, that the crew might have turned against their captain. However, the ship was found in a relatively orderly state, with no signs of a violent struggle. Piracy is another theory. The Mary Celeste could have been boarded by pirates who then forced the crew to abandon ship, but the ship's cargo was largely untouched and valuable items were left behind, which makes this theory less than convincing. Some speculate that the crew abandoned ship due to a natural disaster. A sudden seaquake or a waterspout might have frightened them into the lifeboat, only for them to be lost at sea. Yet the ship was found in good condition, and there were no records of such severe weather in the area at the time. Then there's the theory of paranormal activity. Ghosts, sea monsters, alien abduction, you name it. These theories are, of course, the most tantalizing, but they also lack any tangible evidence. Each theory, as fascinating as it may be, only adds to the enduring mystery of the Mary Celeste. Today, the Mary Celeste remains a ghostly enigma, her story echoing through the annals of maritime history. This ship, abandoned and adrift, continues to captivate and baffle us. Her silent presence whispers tales of the unknown, igniting our curiosity and challenging our understanding of reality. Despite exhaustive investigations, the fate of her crew remains an unsolved mystery, a phantom puzzle lost in the depths of time. The Mary Celeste, a riddle of the sea, continues to haunt us with her silent tale of an unexplained disappearance.